Today I am back with another video, and we're gonna be watching this Three True Water Park Horror Stories animated by one of my favorite animators right here, IMR Scared Tales. So let's just get into it. Yeah. Alright, let's just get into it, guys.
I was 8 years old when my parents took me to Disneyland during my summer vacation. I was enthralled to see the place. The rides, the food, the kids going crazy. Everything about it felt like I was in paradise. After enjoying the theme parks, I had all the junk food I could. My mom then pointed at the gift shop, suggesting we buy some souvenirs. Everything they picked up was simple little
Yeah,
trinkets.
FNAF toy.
Little keychains, fridge magnets, and other little pieces. I wasn't having any of it. It wasn't enough to encapsulate my
Why does
feelings
he
for
look
the
like
trip.
that?
After buying enough souvenirs, I rushed to take pictures with
I'm
the Disney
sorry, man.
characters.
Why does he look like that?
My dad went on clicking as I posed with them.
Oh, hey,
My
no,
eyes
I
kept
ain't taking a
searching
picture
for
of anything
Mickey,
like that.
who I couldn't see at all.
That thing gonna,
But then I finally spotted
after you
him.
take that picture,
He
that
was
thing
sitting
gonna
on
come
the
up and
bench
snatch
ignoring
you.
everyone. I walked up
Gonna
to him, but
kidnap
he
you.
didn't seem to care.
Oh,
Hey,
heck
Mickey,
no.
click a picture with me. Not now, kid. Why? I came all this way to meet you. Just get lost, you piece of crap.
Oh,
Hey, watch your tongue.
Before I knew it,
oh,
my dad was in a fight with Mickey. I
oh.
was too young
Get
to
him.
realize that. The
Get
guy
him.
dressed as Mickey Mouse was probably having a bad day and
Get him.
wanted some time off. But being a kid, I made it worse for him. The security came rushing and separated him from my dad. He was covered in dirt and his costume was messed up in places.
Dang.
His big Mickey head still stayed on though, which is why I never got to see the man under that costume. Disneyland security insulted him for being unprofessional and behaving badly with me. They apologized to my parents and gave us gifts to take home.
Let's go, Adam. This freak has learned his lesson.
Saying this, my dad grabbed my hand
Man,
and
beat
we
up
started
Mickey
walking
Mouse.
away. I turned
Come on
around
now.
only once, and I saw the man in the Mickey Mouse attire standing like a statue and watching me. He just stood there,
Oh, heck no.
staring at me with those big Mickey eyes, and then suddenly waved slowly, like a real creepy slow hand movement. I don't know why my stomach dropped when he did that. Something at
Bro,
the back
why
of
is
my
he
head
even
told
staring
me
at
I
you
should
like
have
that?
just left
You
that guy
should-
alone in the
you
first
should
place.
Run up
We
there and
returned
punch him in the
home, and I
face
simply
too.
went back to being a kid at school, sharing
Heck,
memories with
man.
other kids, kind of flexing my Disneyland trip to them. It wasn't until a few weeks later, weird things started to happen. One day, I was playing in the schoolyard. I was writing my name on the dirt with a stick when my eyes noticed a tree far off in the distance. A thin black arm
Oh,
with a
heck no. See,
huge-sized white glove was waving at me from behind it. The immediate goosebumps made me shiver.
Adam!
I turned around hearing my friend's voice, but when I looked back, which was in a fraction of a second, the hand was gone.
see, this is what
I
I'm
came
talking
to the
about.
rationalization that I imagined it.
I'm telling you,
However,
Mickey Mouse is
things
now
took
after
a
you.
dark turn
He
really
finna
quick.
kill you,
One night, I woke up
and
feeling
you just gonna
thirsty.
die. And
My room has a big glass window
don't
facing
tell
the
me he's
woods.
at your house.
I was drinking from my
You
water
better have a
bottle
clock.
when I saw two black dome-shaped ears in the top half of
Yep.
white eyes staring at me from
Yep.
outside my
You
window.
better pull that Glock
I
from
rubbed
under your
my
bed.
eyes and they were
Bow!
gone the very next moment.
Right in the head.
I got up to check if anyone was out there.
It better have been a bad dream.
Except for the tall trees. I didn't see anyone.
Ah! Mom! Dad!
I started screaming, hiding my sobbing face in my palm. My parents
Just punch
rushed to
that
my
thing in
room
the
and I told
face.
them that the angry Mickey Mouse from Disneyland had followed me home.
He was right here, Dad. He jumped on me. I saw him at
He
school,
didn't jump
too.
on you.
He was right here.
Honey,
First
there's
off,
no
he
one in
jumped
your
in front of
room.
you.
It was a nightmare. Come,
That'd have been a
let me
nightmare.
tuck you to sleep.
Better
From
keep that
then
Glock
on,
with you too.
I was actively scared of anything Disney.
Anything pops up like
Other
that,
kids would
bow,
have
right in the
their
head.
Disney
You
toys,
good?
and I would shy away. They would bring up the Disney movie they saw the night before, and I would try to turn the conversation to another topic. I got rid of anything I had that
see,
was remotely Disney,
That's what I'm talking about, man.
anything to
This
ease
thing
my
right here.
mind, and erase the trauma I had
Stuff like this, guys,
experienced.
you gotta
It
watch out
never
about.
worked, but it helped. I was
Well, I
in
don't
junior
trust
high when my best
people like
friend
this.
decided to organize a
That's why
Disney
you don't
trip
trust people in
and
suits.
asked me to join. I tried to deny the invitation, but he was my best friend and wouldn't take no for an answer.
Of
So
course.
there I was at Disneyland
Gotta
again.
go back to
After
Disneyland,
8
don't you?
long years. It was odd,
Oh,
but
he's
every
my
time I
best friend.
walked past a mascot, I swear they
I
would
can't take
briefly
no
drop
for an
what they
answer.
were
He's my
doing,
best friend.
whether they were promoting
Yeah, and
merchandise
then
or
when Mickey
talking to
Mouse
a
comes up
kid,
and snatches
and
you,
just
I don't
stare at
hear
me
it.
as I passed. They just turned their heads slowly, their novelty-sized eyes glaring at me, cold and dead. But I never
Why
saw
they
Mickey
staring at
Mouse,
you?
though. When I came back to the hotel and thought everything was finally over, I had no idea what was waiting for me. I was passed out on my bed after a
See,
couple
where's
of
the clock
beers when I
at for
heard a
this?
slow knock on the door.
Jack? Is that you?
I dragged my tipsy body to the door and opened it thinking it was my friend, but there was no one outside.
What the?
And then I peeked outside to check the long hotel lobby. With my blurry vision, I noticed something in the distance. Something was standing at the end of the lobby.
What is that?
Jack?
No,
Why are you?
what is that?
But I couldn't finish what I
Bro,
was
you
saying
better go up
because
there and just run up
now I
on
had
it,
figured out
punch it right in the
it
face if
wasn't
you
my
don't got a
friend
Glock
Jack
on you.
standing in the lobby.
Telling you,
It was Mickey,
Glock will
standing there
handle
in
your
his tattered
problems.
costume. It was just
this
like my
true?
dad turned it into during the fight 8 years ago. My
True.
jaw dropped. Drops of sweat
no way.
appeared on my forehead. Mickey was just glaring, unmoving,
Oh heck no.
disturbing. The same way I saw him
No.
last at Disneyland. My heart started to race. I was too afraid to look away. He then slowly stretched his arms up like he was silently asking me to hug him. He tilted his head to the left, then to the right. His arms stayed up though. I couldn't take it
Bro,
anymore.
what the heck?
I slammed shut the door, locked it from the inside, and ran into the bathroom. I spent my entire night wide awake in fear lying in the bathtub. The next day, I boarded a flight home without telling what happened to me last night because I knew no one would believe it. Since then, I haven't seen Mickey, and one thing I'm sure of is that, no matter what, I'm keeping my kids the hell away from Disneyland. The story you just saw
See, this is what I'm
is
talking about,
loosely
guys.
based on this creepy image found on the internet. There's no information
Is that what we talking about?
who
Is this
took
what
this
we're looking
photo,
at?
but one can say it's taken at Disneyland. As you can see a guy dressed in a Mickey Mouse costume.
Why does it
being
sound
the
like
sole
Chills is
subject of this photo.
talking now? The YouTuber
What
Chills?
makes this photo outright creepy is the way the guy in the costume is looking at the camera. Even though he had the Mickey Mouse mask on,
Why is he
the
talking like
stare
that?
is scary enough to give any kids, or probably any adults, a trauma for life.
Yep. You ain't lying.
I've never been a big fan of water, but I've always thought that water parks and pools were
Who?
okay.
How?
Going to a pool was even
Who is
fun
not a big fan of
sometimes.
water?
So, when a water park opened in my town, I resolved to go. Purchasing a ticket online, I loaded into my car wearing a skimpy swimsuit and my favorite floaties. I was so excited for the day. Little did I know that would be the last time I ever felt excited while visiting a water park. When I arrived at the park, everything went well at first. I presented my ticket to the admission and quickly found my way into the park. I got on the first ride, my favorite, the Lazy River. I hopped into my tube and started to drift along the river, enjoying the sun and the cool water. Relaxing, I slid my sunglasses over my face and closed my eyes for a while, waiting as the river bounced me slowly in a circle. It was probably because the park had just opened up, but not too many people were in the park yet. I had attached a bag holding my phone, keys, and other core items to the tube, so I didn't have to worry about holding it or the phone getting wet. Suddenly, however, I felt my tube come to a halt. Irritated, I opened my eyes.
Why do you even
and
attach it?
recoiled.
Just put it on top
A man
of it.
stood above me, his hands on my tube, and his eyes staring at me. His slick back hair drew my attention
Bro,
to
what
his
the heck?
horrifically large
Boy, if you don't
eyes,
punch that
his
man in the
small mouth,
face.
and his strange ears. His body was voluptuous, and his skin was mottled. Hello.
Hi.
Get
Could
your breast
you
stank
let go
yourself
of
out my
tube?
face.
I'm trying to relax.
I like you. His voice was weird, and I could only come to the conclusion that there was something wrong with him mentally.
Yeah,
Because of this, I tried to calm myself down, and
I don't
instead
even know.
gently instructed him to let go.
I don't even know.
That's very sweet of you. Could you please let go?
I like you.
No.
He let go, however, and I drifted
Bro,
down
what
the
the
river
heck?
again. I shuddered looking back at him, his head swiveling as I drifted around the corner and a
Nah.
glint of anger in his eyes. I was so bothered by this experience that I felt like I needed a rush of adrenaline, so I headed over
Nah.
to the more intense slides. As I walked around, however, I noticed that this strange man seemed to
Why is
follow
he
me
following you?
everywhere I went. He was always close enough that he felt intrusive, but far away enough that no one else noticed him. I started to get scared, so I decided to head out of the park. I walked out of the gates and then turned around. I saw him with his back toward me, walking back into the depths of the
Good.
park.
See?
I grimaced
Just keep
and
on
walked back to
walking.
my car, taking the bag that I
Don't
had
even
put my
act
phone
like
and
he's not
keys
there. Just
into.
keep on walking.
When I
Like,
reached my car, however, I realized that there was something missing from my bag. My keys were there, but my phone
oh,
was
he
gone.
stole something. He
With a
stole your
sinking
phone.
feeling in my stomach, I realized that this strange man had probably taken it when I was in the lazy river. I was unlocked, too, and I hurriedly headed back to the Lost and Found.
Ain't no way an ad is finna interrupt us. An ad is finna interrupt us, of course. I should download CapCut. Maybe I
Found
would do
section,
that.
hoping that it would be there. To my shock, it was. I thanked the guard, hurried back to my car, and drove off. Maybe that weird man hadn't taken my phone and it had just fallen out? I reached
better
my
hope it
house
just
and
fell
hopped out
out.
of my
You better hope
car
that
as the
man
sun
didn't
was
take it.
setting. I was about to walk toward my house when I saw a hulking figure several blocks away, standing still and looking in my direction. It was him. He had followed me home.
Bro, you need to go to the dentist. You got way too many teeth. Your teeth are crooked. I don't even know why you
I
look like that.
screamed and ran inside, locking
Why are
all
you
the
running
doors
like that?
as I frantically dialed the police. When I hit the call button, however, my phone screen flickered and it went off. I desperately
you got
tried
wet.
to turn it on, but to no avail. I felt a shadow pass over my room, and I whirled toward my window.
Where's
There he
the Glock
was,
at?
not an inch from the sill. He smiled and said something I could barely hear from inside
heck
my
no,
house.
man.
You like what I did to your phone?
Get away from me! Go away!
But I want to be with you. You're cute. He laughed and walked away from the window
Whoa,
right
if you
to
want
my
to be with
door.
her, that's
I could hear
one
a
way
thud as he
that you're not going to
collided
get a
with the
girl.
door, making it shake. I
She's
screamed
not just gonna
and
be
could feel
like-
my heart pounding in fear. I recoiled,
She's
backing
not just
up
gonna go
against
ahead
the
and take
wall
you
as
like
I saw
that,
my
like-
door begin to grow loose on its frame.
So this guy says he wants to be with his girl. So this girl is not going to just go ahead and take him, especially when he's being like that. Now, if you just become friends with her, get to know her for a little while. Let's see. One day, just take her out on a date or something. She don't think you're weird. Like if she don't think you're weird like that, you're good, man. But that, you better that girl better get a Glock. Bow. That's all you gotta do. Cause ain't no way you catching me doing that. You ain't gonna catch me seeing all that. If I saw that, that was me. You ain't catching me doing that. Nah, see, me, I just have a Glock ready. If I was her, you ain't catching me doing it. You ain't catching me just running away or anything. Nah, see, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a Glock with me. I'm gonna have something with me, and you getting it. If you don't go away, I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds, and I'm gonna yell. I'll count down from 5. And if you never ran away or anything, I guess you're getting it, huh? Alright, let's just continue the video. I'm taking up too much time.
I knew that it was only a matter of seconds before the massive man managed to break down my door.
How
and
is
I
he
didn't
gonna
want
break
to
down
think
your
about
door
what
like
he was
that?
going to do to me
By
when he
banging
did.
on it.
Please,
I mean, I know you can do that,
please,
but
just
you guys will be very
stay
strong.
away.
I'm almost with you. I'm almost inside. His voice grew excited, and I
bet
knew
one of the
he had
neighbors
almost
already
broken
called
through.
cops.
At that moment,
This is
however,
about to
I
happen.
heard
One
the
of the neighbors
sound of
called
a
cops.
police car siren from down
Yep,
the street.
one of the
I heard
neighbors
him
called the
pounding at
cops.
The door stop.
I do
I
it.
could hear him
I never
cursing.
watched this before. I'm
He
just know that.
quickly ran away, and I heard his footsteps fade into the darkness. I ran to the door, threw it open, and ran into the street, waving my arms and yelling at the police officers, who stopped and asked me what was going on. Apparently,
Ugh.
one of my neighbors had seen him and called the
Why does he look
police.
like that?
I was relieved but shaken up, so I decided to never return to a water park again. To this day, I'm still scared of going near pools or lakes, as the memory of that horrific water park horror story still lingers in my mind. I don't know what kind of person that was, but I'll never forget the terror he instilled in me.
Yeah,
I'm never
I ain't going back to that
a
water park.
again, and I hope that I never meet someone like him again. Most importantly, however, the police never did manage to catch the man.
Of course
So
not.
far, my description of him had turned up 0 results. It's just
Oh,
scary to think that he's
honestly,
still
you
out
just must
there.
have seen a
And he might be watching my
ghost or
house,
something.
hidden.
Bro, what the heck?
waiting.
Oh, guys.
When I was
Story
18, I went to a water park with my class as part of our graduation bash. All of the cool seniors I knew were going, including my crush and all of my friends.
Who's your
Everyone
crush?
traveled in packs of 3 or 4 so we could go on the rides together. My besties and I were in a group, of course, but I was secretly wishing that I had gotten in with my
Y'all look
crush's group.
goofy, man.
I did manage to herd our groups together, though. I was glad I got to see a lot of him, but the important thing was that he also saw a lot of me. However,
Whoa, hold on,
I
what you
didn't
mean by that?
realize how much that would save me from the other people in the water park.
Pause.
It was the beginning of the summer,
Oh, what
and
the
the place
heck?
was already packed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Bro, why you... You know what, I'm not even gonna say anything. Just continue the video. Just continue the
9%
video.
of them were normal people, except for this one super creepy older guy. The
Oh,
first time I
heck no.
noticed him was in the line for one of those rides, where you go through the rapids with 7 other people on a giant circular raft. There were 4 open seats on our raft when he showed up behind us. He was hairy and shirtless and horribly sunburned. He had this weirdly disheveled look to him, too. Also, something about his scraggly beard just looked like pubic hair. Once we made eye contact, he weaseled his way into our section.
Excuse me, girls. Could I go on the ride with you?
No, you cannot.
Well,
You
actually,
can take your behind
we
right
were
back
kind of,
in line.
waiting for someone
And you
else.
can wait for some.
Really?
You can wait your
Where
turn.
are they? I don't see anyone. You're not lying to get rid of me, are you?
Yes, I am.
No, I swear. They'll be here any
No,
minute.
I'm not. I don't
Just,
swear. I'm going to get
crap.
rid of you.
I was totally bluffing, but luckily,
You know he
at
stinks.
the last second, my crush
Just
pulled
look
up
at
and
him.
saved the day.
Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, what's
We were the
going on
ones
here?
waiting to ride with them. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize those seats were taken. I'll wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Go on ahead. Yeah, thanks.
We were thrilled that he showed up with his friends at the right time and got that guy to leave.
Thank you so much. That guy was so weird.
Y'all funny.
I could tell he was bothering you from a mile away.
Oh, you're so observant. Will
Oh,
you stay with us
envy.
so he doesn't come back?
That's how she be
Sure,
feeling like.
why not?
From the first interaction, I was almost glad he existed because it got me closer to my crush,
Bruh.
especially because our groups
Why
were
y'all
stuck
look like
together
that?
by choice for the rest of the day.
Why?
Unfortunately,
Nah.
after that, I started
you
noticing that
staring
hairy
at?
weirdo all over the water park, almost
Bro, what
like
are
he
you
was
staring
following
at?
us. He got in line behind us at every single ride we went to, but not too close that we could tell him to
Get a
screw
haircut.
off. He was super scary,
You need to
though.
go take a
I
shower,
don't
too.
know if the boys noticed it,
Or you need...
but all the girls could
You
feel
need
his
more in the
eyes on
shower.
us.
You need...
I tried not to let him ruin my fun, but when he had the nerve to cut in front of us for
I
one
don't know
ride,
what you need,
I
man.
almost lost it.
Ain't no
It
fixing
was
you.
one of those solo slides that's a tube coming down from a big tower, and most of the line forms from the staircase to the top. We were already halfway up when out of nowhere, this creep rammed his way through the whole crowd of us,
Oh, hell
then
no.
looked back with the most infuriating smug facial expression. I started to shout at him, but it was my crush who held me back and told me not to make a scene.
Shh. All he wants is your attention. Don't give it to him.
You're right.
Put your
I certainly
breath
didn't mind the
out
way
my
that
face.
boy held me back. I completely forgot about being mad, and everyone else had to avert their eyes. Fast forward to the end of the line, and we were all watching this fat creep about to go down the slide. Of course, he just
And
had
we
to
were
look
all
back
watching
and
this
smile
fat
at me
creep
all
go down the
creepily right
slide.
before going. A few moments later, When the lifeguard saw the creep come out at the bottom, he gave me the signal to go next. I started to go, but right as I pushed off, I heard my crush yelling,
Wait! Don't go yet! Stop!
but it was too late.
Goodbye.
There was nothing to grab onto to stop myself, so I had to go down.
Yep.
During the ride, I wondered if he was just messing with me, or if there was really a reason I shouldn't have gone down near the bottom.
He definitely
found
wasn't
out.
messing with you.
I was about to shoot out when I slammed into something. It was so dark that I couldn't see what it was at first, but it made me come to a complete stop. I immediately started feeling extremely claustrophobic from being stuck in the tube, but I realized that was the least of my worries when I heard his voice again.
Hey, girlie, you can't run away from me now.
It was that creep, and he blocked me inside the slide with him.
Punched him right in the face.
Get away from me! Somebody help!
Oh, hush, baby doll.
Somebody help!
Just close your eyes and pretend I'm that little boyfriend of yours.
What?
Ew! No!
Oh, heck no.
He started crawling toward me, grabbing my feet. I kicked at him and tried to climb back up the slide, but we were stuck at the bottom, and I kept sliding down.
I promise you'll enjoy it if you just give me a taste.
Help me!
I thought I was going to be stuck
Bro,
in there
what
with
the
him
heck?
forever, but then I heard another voice coming from higher up in the slide. My crush's voice.
Look out below!
At the last
Look
second,
out below.
I squirmed out of the way as he brushed past me and collided
Boom.
with that sicko, kicking him straight in the face with all the momentum of the slide. They shot out the exit and I crawled out after them. In the middle of a panic attack, the two of them were fighting in the
Yeah.
water trying to drown each other. I could barely see what was happening with all the splashing, but eventually my crush won out and restrained him until security arrived. After all that, the sick creep got arrested, and my crush and I started dating.
Guys, this is why you need to be careful at water. Y'all need to be careful anywhere. And y'all need to go check out this guy's channel. Pretty good. Sometimes in his videos, he'll have video proof or like a picture of after the animated video. But y'all go sub to him, okay, guys? And I'm gonna end this video off here. I'm not gonna watch another one. I might watch. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see another one. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see a Roblox video. If y'all want to see a Roblox video, I'll try to put one together, make one for y'all. All right. Well, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video and peace.